everyone, it's me, Claire. We're going to talk about making the perfect pita pizza over fires. So if you're someone who's been to Frost Valley before during the summertime and you've been on an overnight, then I can almost guarantee that what you had for dinner that night was a pita pizza, unless you had some crazy rainstorm or something like that. But pita pizzas are kind of the Frost Valley overnight staple food. So it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a pizza made out of pita bread and your basic pizza ingredients and cooked over a fire generally. At Frost Valley, we like to keep it pretty simple. We get our sauce, we get our cheese, we get our pita. Sometimes if people are feeling really out there, they might get some pepperoni, some peppers, some spices. But for the most part, you just need sauce, cheese, and a pita. So here we are. Here's our pita. It's exactly what you'd expect. It's a round piece of pita bread. Great size for a personal pizza. All right, I've got some sauce here, tomato, and some mozzarella cheese, shredded. Now, one of the classic problems we run into on overnights is we almost never remember to bring spoons or spatulas to spread the sauce. Almost never. You're probably nodding if you've been to Frost Valley before, because you know your counselor had to use a rock or a stick to spread the sauce. But that's okay, it just adds what I like to call trail spice. So I've got a rock and a stick because I didn't bring a spoon today. So I'm going to show you how we do it during the summertime. I'm not a real saucy person, I just like a little bit of sauce. So I'm going to pour a tiny bit there. Whoop. Alright. Going to twist that lid on because it's important to put things away. And then I think I'm going to go with the stick right now. I'm going to use it as a little spreader. So I'm going to just take my stick and spread that sauce around. I probably could have gone a little thicker in the sauce, but it's alright, I'm happy with this. It's a little early in the day for tomato sauce anyways. Alright. Here we go. Nice even spread. Leave some room for the crust because, you know, I don't want to get my fingers covered in sauce. Alright. The next thing I'm going to do for wildlife safety, I'm going to take this sauce stick, since I'm the only one making pitas right now. Normally there'd be other kids here. I'm going to throw it right in that fire. Let that sauce burn away. Alright, next we're going to take our cheese. Again, if you have friends with you, you want to make sure you're probably not shoving your hand in the bag because you've got to practice good germ safety skills. Sanitation, I suppose. Now, I am a cheesy person, so I don't love sauce, but I do love cheese. Sometimes I put a lot of it on there. All right, I'm going to do one more little sprinkle there, just a little more. All right. I'm going to close that bag up as well, because, you know, food storage. All right. So if you can see, I've got some crust formed. Now the other really important thing about cooking a pita pizza is, so some campsites at Frost Valley have grills, but not most of them. So having a Y stick is a real good thing. It's funny because we're the Y, but also Y sticks help for pitas. So I've got two right here. One's a little shorter, one's a little longer. All right, you see how they're Ys there? So I'll probably go with the longer one for today. We'll see what works. Now the real trick is that you want to make sure the Y is not so wide your pita is going to fall through. So you kind of put it right there.
Yeah, you can also put this little stick right here.
Friends, teaching friends how to support their pitas. Pretty cool, right? All right, stay tuned for a cooking video.
Already.
All right, folks. It's time to get cooking. So as you can see, we've got 3 different pitas here for myself and my friend Nick. And then you can't remember the person behind the camera, right? So that's Jessie over there. She deserves pizza too. So there's a couple of different ways you can cook your pita pizza. So like I said, this fire doesn't have a grate and the radius is not so wide. So Nick and I are going to go with our Y stick method. And then Jessie's going to cook her pizza by putting it on a rock. So you can see right over here, it's on that hot rock. which, believe it or not, actually does give a real nice even cook. Helps firm that crust up, make it nice and toasty. You just want to check it every so often and rotate it around. All right, so we're gonna get cooking. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, just out here waiting for our delicious pizzas to cook. Cheese is starting to get melty. Nick's got some edges on fire, it's all right. I just wanted to let you all know that if you don't have access to a fire pit at home or a backyard, that's okay. You can just as easily make these in a microwave, in an oven, or even over a stove. And we've got some great videos about how to do that as well. All right, just wanted to give everyone a quick update. Cooking's going well. We're probably about 5 minutes in. So normally the fire would be a little bit hotter, but we're not sleeping out here tonight, so we didn't need to wait as long. But as you can see, we've got some good meltage going on. I've switched over to the rock method. Look at that. That saucy orange is coming up through the cheese. Jesse's got some good meltage as well. Nick's done a little foldy fold, which helps keep that cheese insulated, helps melt it a little bit. Stay tuned for final product. All right, Claire. I don't think I said this before, but the trick to the perfect pita pizza is patience. All the p sounds, right? I'm just giving mine a final toast, and then I'm almost ready to eat this.
You're right.
Here I am with my perfect pita pizza cooked with patience and practice. You want to give it a couple seconds to cool down, and now we're ready to eat. Tastes like summer. We miss you all at Frost Valley. We hope you'll make some pita pizzas at home. Get a little taste of Frost Valley summer.